Hey guys, it's Becca. We're gonna talk about chest and heart opening yoga today. And this one is, let me say, it's kind of a challenging, not challenging practice, but challenging to let go of some of the things we tend to hold on to, meaning shame or guilt or traumas or grief. And I don't know if you've tended to notice, but if you've been holding on to such things for a long time, it can affect you physically. I know when I'm not feeling great emotionally, or I've been holding on to something for a long time, things start to happen, okay? As we know, the term heartbreak comes from somewhere, right? So what happens is when we repeatedly feel like that, we can feel closed off physically through the chest and the shoulders. And it's a protective mechanism, guys. It's there for a reason. So if you've, had some challenges in life and you're still holding on to those things, we're going to consider, are they serving a purpose in your life to hold on to them today? And it might not be that you can fully let go of them in a day. This practice is to bring some awareness to that and to opening up and receiving and not feeling so closed off and protective of yourself due to whatever you've been through in life, because it can happen, and maybe it's multiple things that you're dealing with. So when we start to open up through the chest and through the heart area, you can actually feel emotional when you start to let go of these things. You can feel really tight through these areas because you've been holding there for so long. So we're going to do some gentle movements today, mostly on our mat. We're not going to be standing up. Now what we need is a bolster or a towel or a blanket that you've rolled up so that you create kind of a sphere type thing. So if you've rolled up something like a blanket, that would be amazing. And we're going to get down there right away and lay on it. So if you have your blanket and it's in a nice long pillow shape, we're going to put our spines right on it and make sure that your head is supported on there as well. All right, let's just get started. Okay. So when you come to join me on your mat here, I'm going to sit my bum down. So if you have a bolster, great. If not, if you have your blanket lined up, it's going to go right underneath your spine. So sit at the edge of your blanket. You're going to be sitting off of your blanket, okay? So your blanket is going to touch your sacrum and then support your whole spine here. Your head should also be supported. If you want another little towel rolled up underneath the nape of your neck, that would be great as well, just to allow you to be a little bit more comfortable here. Legs can be wherever you feel comfortable. So if it's bent, great. If it's out, perfect. Maybe even you want a butterfly shape with your legs, depending on how you feel today. So we're just going to take a moment here. You might feel the chest opening up right away as you let gravity allow your shoulders to just come down beside you. And we're going to open up our arms, palms face up here for a moment. And we're just going to let gravity do the work for a few breaths. So in this position, you don't have to do any work. Your work is just to be heavy, not by force, but just by gravity. So allow the arms to come out to the side. This might be, you might feel it already here, guys. Close your eyes, and we're going to imagine as we breathe, sending that breath down into the chest and expanding the chest and heart open up towards the sky. And as you let go, let go of something that we're holding on to that is not serving a purpose in life for us anymore. Maybe it's guilt, maybe it's shame, maybe it's some kind of trauma from your past. If it's not serving a purpose, let it go. Let's try it. So close your eyes, soften your face, soften your eyes, soften your jaw. Start to soften your heart, the muscles around your heart. Soften the chest. Allow your belly to be soft here. Start to allow your arms to become a little heavier and heavier. Your lips are lightly parted. So let's start some nice deep breaths here. And as you inhale, inhale through the rib cage, really expanding, opening up the heart, opening up the chest. And let go of whatever's not serving a purpose. Maybe it's just tension at the moment. Let's do 5 of those breaths. Maybe even let it go with a gentle sigh. Last breath. Good. And then take a moment and we're going to inhale the arms all the way up towards the back of the room, the back of the head. You're going to start to feel it in through the shoulders here a little bit. And then exhale to bring them right back down. So you're almost making like a snow angel. We live in Canada, so snow angels are our friends. But if you don't live somewhere with snow, making a snow angel is quite fun. So inhaling the arms up and exhale to bring the arms back down. Let's do 2 more. Last one, move with your breath. Inhale to float the arms up behind. And exhale to let them go back down towards the sides. Beautiful. Bring your knees up if they're somewhere else, and we're just going to float them over to the side and roll right on over off of our blanket or our bolster. Excuse me, keep your bolster beside you or your blanket beside you. You might need it soon. But we're going to actually roll right over onto our bellies. So take a moment for yourself to roll onto your belly. Now, if being on your belly hurts your lower back, stuff a pillow or maybe half your blanket and bring it underneath your abdomen. And it takes lots of pressure off the lower back here as well. And then take a moment just to rest your forehead or one cheek into your hands and just take your bum side to side just to release any tension in that lower back here to start. Good. And then we're going to draw our elbows up underneath of the shoulders. So coming into Sphinx pose here, this is my favorite chest opener. So elbows are underneath the shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide out in front of you. Our hips are planted, but your bum is relaxed. So relax those bum cheeks. And then we're going to press into the elbows to lengthen through the spine and neck. So we're just growing taller there. Good. And we're not clenching into the lower back. So if it's too much, bring your elbows out a little bit more. So out in front of you. So you don't want to feel that pinch in your lower back here. So instead, we're going to try to bring our chest forward as if we're pulling ourselves forward on the mat. So I'm not trying to bring myself up further, but I'm trying to pull my chest and my heart forward with this arm strength here. So a couple breaths here, really push down through the elbows and then pull forward with the forearms. Couple breaths here, so you can feel that opening up through the chest there. One more breath. Good. And let's sink right back down. Give yourself a moment. You can wiggle out the bum again if that feels good to release tension in the lower back. Soften the face, soften the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to bring our right knee up beside us. So bring your right knee up beside you. Okay, I'm going to turn this way just so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to simply bring my right leg up like so. Okay, it might look like my left because I think my camera mirrors you. Good. Peel yourself up halfway again and take your left arm towards the right knee and lay right down onto your left side. If you want your pillow or your blanket or your bolster underneath your neck, do that. Okay? So you're nice and comfortable. Once you have the left arm and right knee out to the left side, sorry, the right side, we're going to take our right arm and bring it back behind us. And we're going to open up this whole front side, a little bit of a spinal twist here, but we're opening up the chest here as well. And we're going to take a few deep breaths here, letting gravity do the work. So we're not forcing anything. If this feels awkward on your arm, you can put your hand just on your hip, or let it lay softly beside you, or on your side body here. Nice deep breaths. Imagine getting longer through the spine on your inhales, and then letting go of tension on your exhales. So just getting heavier. Heavier through the head, the neck, the arms, the belly. Beautiful. Couple more breaths here. Last one. And coming right back over onto the belly, we're going to try that on the other side. Good. So same thing, we're going to bring our other knee up beside us. Bring your opposite arm, so left knee and right arm comes towards it this time. Left knee, right arm, right side of the body and head lay down either on your mat or if you have a pillow or a blanket underneath your head. Open up the left arm towards the back here. And we're just going to settle in. One side might be a little different than the other, so move around, adjust, make yourself comfortable here as you start to feel heavier and relaxed. And once again, on those inhales, create space in the chest, in the heart. And then as you let go, think of that one thing that you want to let go of, that you're holding on to, that's not serving a purpose in life anymore. See if you can just let it go or let pieces of it go on these exhales. Two more breaths. Relax the face, the jaw, the shoulders, the belly, and then soften and let the legs become heavy. If you feel a little emotional, that's okay to cry. I do it all the time. And let's come right back over onto our bellies. You can slide that left leg down, and we're actually going to do counter pose. So sinking right back into, push your way up into child's pose, allowing our back to decompress. So if you have your blanket or your bolster, sometimes it's nice to draw it between the knees and draw the belly down here for a moment. Give yourself some space. Give yourself some time for compassion. Relax. Two more breaths. Last breath. And we'll start to peel our way up, and we're going to come onto our knees. So if coming onto your knees is not comfortable for you, you can come into a seated position anyway. You can even sit on your blanket or your bolster. From here, we're going to take our arms behind us. You can either grab onto opposite elbows, like so, okay? Or if you feel a little bit more open, clasp your fingers behind you, or even take your blanket or your towel and hold on to each end wherever it feels comfortable. And then we're just going to press down through and open up through the chest, maybe looking up just a little bit to open up through the front neck as well. Take a couple breaths there. Good. Shake it out a little bit, guys. And then we're going to boast right up onto our knees, stacking your shoulders up over our hips and knees. Bring your hands into your imaginary back pockets there. And we're just going to lean back, but we're not going to dump everything, our weight into our lower back. We're going to imagine a string attached to our heart that's pulling us upward towards the sky as we lean back. So we're opening up through the chest and the neck as we lean back. You can push your hips a little forward here, but keep extending your spine upwards. So we're lengthening and strengthening as we open up through the chest. Let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Good. Come back to center. Shake it out a little bit, guys. You can come right back down onto your heels or into a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. We're going to inhale the arms up and back a little bit, sending them towards the sky, opening up through the chest and the neck, drawing your hands together at top, and exhaling down towards heart center. Let's do that 2 more times with the rhythm of our breath. Inhale up and back. Last one. And for the last time, when your hands come round towards heart center, give yourself a moment. Am I able to let go of something that I do not need anymore? Am I able to show myself love and compassion? I deserve love and joy and compassion, no matter what my past says. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Thank you, guys. Find something that you're grateful for today, and as always, have an amazing